Paperboy. Paperboy. Oh, you're not gonna say it?
No, I ain't gonna say it.
What?
No, I ain't gonna say it.
Say what? Why are you so mad?
No one's mad. I'm just talking back at you.
Damn, you like, no, I ain't gonna say it. Damn, man, I make a voice on that beat.
I was just trying to yell so you could hear me.
Son, you like barked at me.
I was just trying to yell louder so you could hear me. That's all.
Man, are you gonna just say all about my Paperboy and we really had this conversation?
Hey y'all. Well, welcome. We are in video format this time because, well, we'll explain it in the next video, which we actually recorded before this video. So, sorry you're seeing it out of order, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We still got opinions. We're still gonna give them to you. It's still the realest insight. It's just in video format now. So, hey y'all. Hey.
What's going on?
Anywho. So, we're reviewing the latest episode of Walking Dead. And in this episode, which I forgot the name of already.
What's not called?
The Cell was the last one, right?
Cell was the last one.
Right. I'll put the actual name of it at the bottom of the screen. Right, exactly. This was the episode where Negan asserted his dominance once again. And we saw the saddest Rick Grimes ever possible. I didn't know it could be this sad. I mean, we don't really do a non-spoiler version because the whole point of watching this is for recap, so
yes,
doesn't matter. Let's just get right into the spoilers. That hurt. It was a hurtful episode to watch. It was a sad, depressing, just all the way around, just a hard episode to watch. Yeah, it's just basically.
Oh, I also feel like every episode of Walking Dead should be that like
90 minutes.
Because I didn't even know this was 90 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't know it was 90 minutes either.
Well,
I mean, obviously
it ended at 10:25. It didn't even end at 10:30.
I mean,
so.
Yeah, it just I could definitely go for 90-minute long episodes. I'm glad that the first episode we got back when we got back to the original group. I mean, so to speak, the group that's in Alexandria. I'm glad that episode was a 90-minute episode because obviously I just want to know what's going on with them. Mm-hmm. And yeah, no, it was hurtful. Mm-hmm. So let's break this down for a second. Also, I did notice, by the way, before we break it down, that in preview for the next week episode, Maggie is now with Hilltop. And I thought about you when I watched that. Was that like we still splitting up the group so we can follow each group again?
They've been doing this since like season 3.
Right. So I thought that was interesting.
Getting tired of that shit.
Because when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I got some Christian.
I knew that was going to happen. In the first episode when it's like, all right, I'll take Maggie. It's actually like, I'll take her to Hilltop. It's like, here we fucking go again. I ain't going to see them for about 3-4 weeks. At least this one seems like it's going to be like half Hilltop, half still in Alexandria.
Well, we also still got to deal with the Kingdom.
The Kingdom's in that second?
No, not in the next one. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying the next episode.
The next episode is going to be a little split up. So, yeah, but
yeah.
Shout outs to Father Gabriel though.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can give him shout outs. Like, I don't know. I'm still.
What do you mean? Like,
I felt like that was just the wrong time to tell somebody, oh, it's gonna be all right. Like, I don't want to hear that shit right now. All right, I'm trying to find these damn guns. All right.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the graves.
Oh yeah, that was actually pretty cool. So like, let's go in episode order of the episode. So basically Negan first things first is Michonne just leaving Rick in bed alone. Like, they hadn't even woke up yet, and she was like, I'm already done with your shit. I gotta go do some.
I swear, if they do like some CW show, we breaking up because times is tough, bull, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna fight it. I mean, what? Just. I feel like she lightweight taking it out on Rick, and Rick was like, "What else was I supposed to do?"
I mean, they made up at the end though. I feel like they're working it out.
They better work it out. I'm showing you to get the fuck over it. Like,
I mean, but she's right though. They ain't never not fought before.
And Rick is like, "What the fuck you want from me?" Like, see, Rick, he's like, "What the fuck do you want from me? I don't even have a gun anymore."
I mean, okay.
They have an army.
And that's what that last conversation was about. Okay, so let's go in order. Okay, so she goes out. She's trying to learn how to shoot. And I think, honestly, I don't even know it was about so much how she's trying to learn how to shoot as much as it is her just need to let out her aggression somehow. Like, she's as upset as everybody else is. And she's used to just being, like, a lone warrior. She's not used to, having to have to be in a group and take care of other people.
Yeah, what was up with that? Like, Michonne doesn't know how to use a rifle?
I don't know. I thought that was weird, too. So I think it's more, personally, I think it's more not that she's just learned how to use a rifle so much as it is just, I'm angry and I want to shoot something. I don't know what to do. I can't just run away because I got people I care about now. I gotta do something. So no matter what we do, there's gonna be a cat. It doesn't matter where we go. There's just a cat. So I thought that's what that was all about. And then as she's gone with the rifle that she hides in the fireplace, by the way. Great place to hide it. Negan shows up early. They were supposed to have a week. It hasn't even been a week yet, and we can tell. I guess the sun's gone. We can tell by what's his face, Eugene's bruises, that it's only been like a couple days. It really hasn't. It hasn't even been that long, but yeah, he showed up early and raided the place with his crew and the chick with the bleached ends, because I guess in the zombie apocalypse you still got the time to bleach your hair.
Hey man. Wait, it's only been 3 days?
It's only been about 3 days, yeah.
I just thought about it. They made that psychological torture doing on Daryl seem like it was like...
Yeah, they did make it seem like it was a really long time.
Yeah, Daryl. Yeah, hell no. Daryl ain't breaking in 3 days. What do you think was... It had only been like 2 days. Unless they left for Alexandria right after Daryl said his name.
Yeah, well, no. It can still be 3 days.
They'd have to be like, all right. Negan had like, what's your name? And he's like, Daryl. He's like, all right, take him back to the cell. Actually, we gotta go to Alexandria, so let's get out of here. Cause, like, what?
I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Why couldn't it just be 3 days? Why is it just not a day we haven't seen yet?
The span of it had to be more than 3 days. I mean, from how many meals he got.
Oh, you're saying it has to be more than 3 days? I thought you were trying to say it's less than 3 days.
Well, I'm saying it made it feel like it was more than 3 days, and then it had only been 2, maybe 3 at most.
Well, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But point is, Daryl showed up depressed as hell, just weak, sullen like a beat dog. Like he looked really sad. And then Negan made Rick hold the bat, which was just that. I mean, the symbolism is pretty obvious there, but that was just a hard thing to see.
That was pretty vulgar.
It's pretty vulgar. It was a vulgar moment that happened later that Negan just put 2 words to.
Yeah, that was pretty.
We cuss a lot, but we are not vulgar. Thank you very much.
That's a very big difference. I don't use vulgarity because I cuss on it's vulgarity.
Right. But yeah, no, that was and so what ends up happening? The plot of the episode is that they're trying to. Negan decides he's gonna take all their guns because of something my nigga Carl did. We'll get to that in a second. But you gotta stop doing that. I'm sorry, I'm recording. But Negan decides they're gonna take all the guns, and then he can't find 2 of the guns, and he holds Olivia hostage until he can find the last 2 guns.
Cause Spencer's a bitch.
Cause Spencer's a bitch, and we've known Spencer's a bitch for a while, and it's like we kind of forgot, and we're like, oh, maybe Spencer's cool again, and then he's like, nah, Spencer, you still a bitch. He told Rosita not to go get another gun from the walkers that were out in the woods with him. And it turned out to have 2 of his own. And also a bottle of liquor. And also like a bunch of food randomly like hidden in his house.
That's what pissed me off. Like, this whole time they've been talking about how they ain't got no food. We hungry.
I mean, that's how we got to Hilltop in the first place.
That's the whole reason why we beefing with Negan right now. Like,
right.
For food.
All cause Spencer's punk ass.
And he had some... that wasn't no damn, like... No low shelf Ezra Brooks. That was
no, he had
like,
some good liquor up in there.
That's some real stuff, and I'm like, come on, man. And heated vent, and you got a gun in there. I'm kind of like, what if you turn your heat on?
Right. See, some practical ass questions we gotta have.
Gonna shoot your foot off, bro. Like, and then we gotta use medical supplies because you being a dumbass.
Right.
Because that's Spencer right there.
I mean, we needed a Spencer. Every season has one. Gabriel was our Spencer back in like season 4 or 5 or whatever. Well, every season's got like this nigga that just won't get on board with the damn apocalypse. Like he just doesn't understand what the hell's going on, and that's what Spencer is.
Man, like it's just stupid, and I don't get any of this shit. And when Spencer's trying to like blame Rick and all that, it's just like what are you guys talking about? Like I don't get the whole blaming Rick thing.
Well, I mean, in Spencer's defense, well, not Spencer's defense, but Spencer doesn't get it. Like, his thing is, one, we didn't have to fight. And he wasn't there to see Negan be as horrible as he is.
But it's not even that. It's that no matter what, everybody keeps acting like Rick kind of started this with Negan, but they were going to come after them no matter what. But
they hadn't yet.
But they were going to. They
hadn't yet.
They already fought Daryl and them. They already ran into him.
Yes.
Negan says he already knew where Alexandria was. Yes. You have fucking signs in the streets saying, hey, come here. We're at Alexandria. You got this big ass fight there. Like, yeah, this was, and Hilltop says, yeah, they came through and took us over. What the fuck do you think was going to happen to Alexandria? Like,
but it hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, Rick tried to do a preemptive strike and it failed.
But it hadn't happened. No, I'm joking. I agree with you. And I mean, like I said, every season has to have a Spencer. Every season has that guy that just, or 7 of those guys that just don't get on board. Who, again, I was talking about this last time, who I feel like every time they show up, the whole show just stops because you're like, oh, God, we got to deal with this nigga again. Shit. But my boy Carl is not that no more. Carl used to be that. Young Carl. But now Farrah Fawcett looking Carl with the waves and shit. Not that Carl.
Nah, he wasn't playing.
Carl sat up there. Did he shoot a warning shot or did he actually shoot the guy? I missed that.
I think he shot him in the arm.
Yeah, that's what I think. It kind of looks like it. Either way, Carl was not about to give up all that medicine. They was about to get that up. He was like, only half. So half is what you're going to get, said young Carl. Carl Weezy. Carl 2.0. I don't know.
Bow, bow.
Right. Blah, blah, blah. Carl Grimes. And again, you get this really sad moment where Rick is just like, look, man, we just gotta do this. You were just yawning throughout all of this. Like, we just
I'm sorry, I'm super sleepy.
We're gonna make a super cut of you just yawning.
I got a headache. I don't feel I'm under the weather.
You under the weather?
I'm under the weather. But I'm fighting through.
For y'all. Fighting through for y'all. So that was awesome to see. And it's cool to see, like, Carl still be on that, like, I mean, he's really like a mini Rick Grimes right now. This is not the kind of thing he's normally used to. And to see Carl just be like, nah, man, I don't want to do this. I'm only backing down because my daddy told me to. That was really cool. You know, I like seeing the growth of Carl Grimes. I'm for it.
Carl's going to end up taking over one of these communities.
You think he's going to get like a community of his own, kind of like...
I think he's going to end up taking over Hilltop.
I can see that. I mean, he's definitely got more, you know...
He's going to be like 14.
Right.
Running it.
No, he definitely has his shit together more than the folks at Hilltop do. I can see that.
Hilltop, yeah. And so what I think is going to happen is once they actually start, when all-out war starts, that they're going to start talking to all the communities, and Carl's going to end up being a leader at Hilltop and fighting against Negan. He's going to make it be like a little general. Because, I mean, who else you got? Daryl's already kidnapped. Michonne is going to be Rick's side. Glenn's dead.
I mean, but he got all those girls. Now, can we talk for a second? Hold on.
No generals. So.
Hold on. Let's talk about all the females, though, that don't want to take this shit. All right? Let's talk about the fact that Michonne don't want to take it. We saw in the preview that Sasha's sitting up there with the cigar in her mouth. Abraham's old cigar is in her mouth, and she's sharpening the knife. She don't want to take that shit. Rosita's out there shooting walkers, because, again, it's still The Walking Dead. We still have walkers in an episode. So she's out there shooting walkers. Huh?
You still have that one walker fight per episode.
Right, per episode, because, you know, that's a requirement. But she out there shooting walkers so she can get strapped up. Who are we forgetting? Michonne. Oh, and Maggie. Maggie only down for the count because she's still sick. But she wasn't sick when she was trying to take Glenn's body. She forgot about that shit because she's still a G. So you got a coalition of the willing.
I mean, I think Carl's gonna take Hilltop.
I mean, he still probably will. Yeah.
I think Carl and Maggie are gonna take Hilltop.
I can see that definitely.
Like, fuck y'all, we running this shit.
Because I would not be surprised. Who's the dude that runs Hilltop now? I can't think of his name. I can't stand him though.
I think it's like Gary, but something like that.
Yeah,
He's a fucking lame.
I'll put the name at the bottom of the screen. I know who we're talking about. But anyway, fuck that dude. And I want Maggie to take his job anyway. So I'm hoping that that's what happens. And then they end up finding the guns. It turns out Spencer had them hidden because Spencer's a fuckboy. And then Michonne comes back and Rick is like, look, you gotta give over the rifle. Even though he don't know we even got this rifle, you gotta give it up. And like it just crushes them, man. It's a sad ass moment. She just drops a deer in front of him like, fuck this shit. I don't whatever. All right, shit.
And Michonne and him get a little into it because Michonne's kind of like, where your balls at? And then Rick's like, I don't have any.
I mean,
I'm raising another man's daughter.
And that's really what it is. Like that man, that hurt. I didn't think he knew.
I mean, I thought Rick just wasn't sure. Because, I mean, in the TV show, they never really said it. In the comics, he's like even more implied than it is even in the show. Like, even when Rick's saying that, it's like straight up like, no, that's not your kid, Rick. Like nothing. Like, there's no facts to be that that's your kid, bro. Like, the time, like... Time doesn't work that way, man. Like, you can't be in a coma for like a month and a half and she's like, yeah, like
3 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, bro, that don't work like that, man. Like, so yeah, it ain't his kid. But I'm surprised they even brought it up. I thought that was one thing that was like always gonna be a kind of.
I'm glad they did, and I'm glad. Like, I feel like, hey, that's my cat.
That's our co-star.
I'm glad that they did because I feel like that is what's gonna make it different than a CW show where like all of a sudden they get into a fight and now they can't be together no more because something hard happened. Like, this is they built the pond, and Michonne was like, all right, let me make this floor mattress bed happen thing real quick.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Negan, for burning the mattresses, man.
But see, that was the one thing I was wondering. Like, Michonne is the one to find out, right? And I don't think she's gonna go back and tell folks, hey, they burnt our mattresses. But as it gives her one more reason to hold on to that anger, even though she's still gonna try to make it work with Rick. Like, she's still gonna do what Rick says. She's gonna defer to him. She loves him or whatever. But like, there's still gonna be that fire burning in the back of her head. And in the preview for the next week's episode, like, Carl is, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but
I didn't see it.
Yeah, Carl's like, hey, why can't we just knuck and buck? And Michonne is like, look, we listening to what your daddy says. We're gonna go with him and what he's doing. And she's like, but you know we normally knuck and buck. And she's like, look, I yes, but
this is solely because
I'm with your daddy.
This is solely because Rick doesn't know about the kingdom yet.
And this is true.
Well, I'm telling you, once Morgan gets back, he's gonna be like, oh really?
But see, is there enough people in the kingdom for make him say, oh really? I think something else has to happen first. I think there needs to be one more hit.
There is one more hit. There's one more thing that is gonna happen.
Don't say shit.
Jasmine doesn't know it.
Shut. Oh, I can't because I'm gonna edit this shit. I can't even like let you.
We all know what's gonna happen. You should know what's gonna happen.
What?
Negan's been a jerk to the wrong person.
Oh no. Nigga, that's the white.
No, not the white. It's not the white. It is not the white. I promise you, it's not the white.
Well, whatever. All right. But so I guess there is one more hit, but that's what I'm saying.
Negan's been a jerk to the wrong. Well, people. It's not person.
Nigga, could you stop saying words?
There's one it's one.
Stop saying words. Stop
Negan's
saying
been
words.
a dick to a lot of people.
Stop saying words.
And Rick's gonna be like, oh yeah, I just need my pistol back, and it's gonna be all out war.
Well, I'm hopeful for it. I'm hopeful for it. I'm looking forward to it. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I think, honestly, like, just as a solo episode without the anticipation of waiting for it, I think this actually might be my favorite episode of the season. It actually might be one of my favorite episodes of the show. Solely because of what they did production-wise. Like I said, Walking Dead is always willing to do things with their main character that you don't see a lot of other shows do. And this one was definitely... You always got it, like, your typical story structure has the low point for your main character at some point because then they can rise up and have a great ending. But this was like a really low point to put your main character through. And the fact that The Walking Dead had the balls to do it, I was like, all right. Yes. Quite. Go on. So I thought it was really badass to see. And I really did. I liked this episode. I liked what it did. I liked the fact that we saw Rick kind of just admit, you know, man, don't do the thing mine, but you gotta just do what you gotta do so everybody will be okay. And that's what I'm doing now. Holding this nigga's back. Like, I thought it was cool. I was happy to see it, and I'm looking forward to next week. Though maybe not as much, because I still just want to stick with the main crew. I don't really want to always go out to other folks, but, you know, it's still Maggie, so I'm happy to see Maggie and Sasha, so that's cool.
Fuck Negan.
Oh, yeah, fuck Negan for real. But also...
Why does Negan never stand up straight?
Negan never stands up straight.
I'm always leaning back when he's talking. Like, dude, your back is killing you. I know it is. That lower back is dying, dog.
But also, Negan also might be my favorite bad guy. Negan might actually be one of my favorite characters. Like, I hate him. But
he is a pretty good character.
He's hilarious as hell. And he's actually kind of charismatic and he's cool. Like, he's not like Dwight, where Dwight ain't shit. So it's like, every time he does something, you're like, get the fuck out of my face, Dwight. Like you ain't shit.
When they found a video camera.
Oh, yeah.
With Rick and he had his murder beard back then. Like.
He's like, yeah, I wouldn't mess with that.
Holy shit.
Right. Oh, man. So, no, that was pretty good.
That snuck up on him?
Oh, that was Father Gabriel. That snuck up on
Father Gabriel. It's like, holy shit. And he's just standing there with his whole back. What the fuck, man? What? And he's really skinny. Like, Jeffrey Dean Morgan isn't actually a skinny dude usually.
He is kind of skinny.
He's really lanky as Negan. I'm like, why did you lose so much weight, man? Like, he was pretty big in, like, Watchmen and, like,
yeah, he was.
Everything else, he's usually a pretty stocky kind of guy. Now he's like, I'm like,
oh man, that's hard to maintain. He ain't trying to do all that.
Fair enough, man. Getting up there.
Right.
He's trying to kick it now.
He's just trying to kick it. He's trying to make this Walking Dead money. He ain't trying to do all that. So yeah, that was our thoughts on this episode of Walking Dead. Next week, like I said, we get to see Hilltop. We get to see, hopefully we just get to see Carl fuck some shit up. That'd be cool. And
yeah, I'm excited.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I think they need to get back to. We need to see some murder Rick.
It's gonna take a while to see Murder Rick. Murder Rick's gonna take a minute. He's gotta build back up. He lost a lot of confidence there.
He needs to.
But when he comes back, he's just gonna be nothing but blood and a beard.
I'm telling you, when Morgan shows up, he's gonna be like, "Oh shit, for real." How many people do you have? We can work something out.
He's just gonna be nothing but.
I just want to see Rick try to have a conversation with King Ezekiel. And he's like, "This guy's a fucking idiot."
What the hell are you talking about?
Why do you talk like that?
Stop it.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm pumped. See what Carl does next week.
That's really what it is. I just want to see what Carl's gonna do. Carl's my boy now.
Tell you, man, he's gonna start shaving in a second.
Right. So that's it.
That is it.
Stay tuned. We'll be putting up Luke Cage probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Soon. Very, very, very soon. And that'll actually technically be the first video we recorded. So
that'll be the first one, yes.
You'll hear us referring to that, and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And again, if there's any suggestions for stuff you want us to cover, let us know, because we will definitely get on that. If you want to buy this church fan, actually, I don't think you can.
Actually, yeah, this ain't for sale.
This ain't for sale. This is memorabilia. This has got Obama. It's floating early. It was good times.
Good times.
Good times. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy. See you next week.
Do whatever shit you want.
No, they can't be our local. Just stop that. Stop.
I'm gonna change it up every weekend.
That's not every. Just replacing the word "damn" with other profanity is not.
It's the hell. It's not damn. Do whatever the hell you do. Whatever the damn you want. That don't even make sense. Shut your man. Cut this shit, man.